Hello everyone, and welcome to week 9 of the online course development program. As per usual, we're going to talk a little bit about what we did last week, what we're going to be doing this week, and then some tips as they apply to sort of where you are in the development. So last week we looked at using multimedia in your course, and I know that some of you are starting to build videos, collect videos, so that's great. Starting up is graded assignments in Blackboard. So let's just pop over to our shared shell. So here we are. As normal, you have recommended work, some things to do in your worksheet, and then we have broken down just some of the top types of assignments. So discussions, blogs, journals, wikis. There's some videos on different ways college teachers are using journals, and this video is very helpful. You know, if you don't even really understand what a wiki is, it's a good way to sort of jump into that. A bit on written assignments, presentations. You can still do presentations in an online or blended course, and portfolios, tests, and quizzes. And I have a link here if you haven't already visited this link. And this is the tip sheet section that is maintained by Alyssa, and it's an excellent resource for you in all things Blackboard. So there's videos, there's tip sheets, and so this week we're looking at the managed assignment piece. So for those of you that are able to attend the group session, Alyssa went over some of these in the group session, but there's some information here, and of course we can get some one-on-one help for you with Alyssa. One thing I do want to point out is there's some information here on if your assignments are going to be either uploaded through the system to you or emailed to you, and I just want to give a quick explanation of the differences and maybe which way I think might be better for you. Okay, so obviously if your assignment in Blackboard was a wiki, a journal, a blog, or discussion, that would be housed within Blackboard. But for text-based assignments, so reports, essays, different things, some teachers prefer that the students email them to them. So they set that assignment up as an item rather than an assignment. But I just want to show you what, if you are doing it that way, maybe some of the things that you might be missing out on rather than setting up as an item, but setting up as an assessment within Blackboard. So you create the assignment within Blackboard. So your assignment instructions are there. They can either be typed in, or let's say you have a fairly lengthy assignment instructions. They could be linked as a PDF or Word document or whatever. The students can access that information. So some teachers prefer to have an assignments folder on the left side nav. Some teachers prefer to have the assignments in the week that the students should start working on them, whatever makes sense to you. The student completes the assignment. So again, this is a text-based assignment of some kind. So we'll think of it as an essay. So the student goes away, they do their research, they do their writing, they create a Word document or a PDF or whatever it is that you have specified. So they complete that. Students are able to upload the assignment directly within Blackboard. So they're not emailing it to you, they're uploading it. Wherever the assignment instructions are, there's a spot for them to upload a file to you. They can type as well, but usually you're looking for a Word document, a PDF, an Excel file, something. Right away in your Grade Center, you can see quickly who has completed the assignment. So you go into your Grade Center and you'll see a green check mark, or sorry, a green circle with an exclamation point beside anyone that has completed it. You can mark the assignment right there. We have a new feature called inline grading. There are some tip sheets on that, which is a huge help for a lot of our online teachers. And as soon as you mark that, it goes directly into your Grade Center. So you don't have to mark as if it was emailed to you, mark it, and then go to your Grade Center and manually add those in. It automatically goes into the column that was created when you created this assignment. So if it was Essay Week 5, and that's what you titled it, then you'll have a column in your Grade Center, Essay Week 5. As soon as you mark it, it goes right there. And immediately, if you set it up this way, the students can view their mark and feedback for their Grade Center as well. So we have our Grade Center and they have my grades. So they can go in, they can see their mark right away. They can also click on it if you use inline grading. They can see your comments, your markup. And that's all if, rather than build content item, if you do assessment assignment. So again, everyone has their preference. And if you do want to have your students email you the assignments, you do need to think about their filing naming convention, so you don't have 50 essay week 5 .doc files to deal with. But this is our suggestion. If you have a reason for doing another way, we completely understand it is your course to do with as you see fit. Okay, so on Friday, we will of course be having another group session and from 9:30 to 11:30 in K203. This is a very popular group session that we've been running, and this is going to be, the main person will be Greg Rodrigo, and this is creating media for your online course. So this is looking at screencasting, which is what I'm doing right now when I'm recording my screen, screenshots, videos, finding and using images, and some best practices for video creation. So if you're going to create videos, what are some tips that make them more user-friendly and easier to upload? So the last thing I want to leave you with today is just some helpful tips for development in the Blackboard shell, because now you should be at the point, where are we? You're starting to create different things and adding your material to your shell. So I just want to give you some things that, just from my own personal experience, has helped me when I'm developing. Okay, so just a couple different things. This is our week 9 right here. I'm just going to show you when I'm editing it. Okay, so if you have a longer piece like what week 9 is, it can be very cumbersome trying to edit within this little piece here. And a lot of people don't realize that this little corner piece you can actually drag down. And make as large as your screen will allow for. So if you're moving pieces around, or if I want to move this video, it becomes a lot easier to do now than that little tiny box. The other pieces, for some of you, this is all you see in the top editing bar. And again, these little drop down arrows. Now you have access to all these different things. So if you're going to use your webcam, adding images, icons, anchors, links, all those, that is hidden underneath here in some points. You can also move this to full screen, so to get rid of everything else. So see how nice that is for editing. It almost looks like a Word document. Turn that back off. The last piece of advice, and this has come from lots of other teachers, anytime you have dates inside of your text areas here, so let's say you were talking about an assignment that was due on a certain date, one best practice people are telling me that they're really enjoying is highlighting that. So let's say this was a date. Just going to highlight it. It stands out to the students, but not only that, it stands out to you. Next time you run this course, it quickly stands out that, okay, I need to change this particular date here. All right, that's all I have for you today. We'll be back together again on Friday, like I said. I'm away this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Mark is available, Alyssa's available, Gordon is available. If you are going to think about the setting up a working meeting with Mark, he is getting booked up pretty quickly. Those working meetings, you bring everything you have and you sit with Mark for an hour to an hour and a half, and it's amazing how much you can get done when you have someone sort of helping you along. And those are very popular sessions, and if you need one, that's fine, or if you'd like to meet with Mark weekly or bi-weekly, we can set that up as well. But that's it for today. Have a great week, and I'll see everyone on Friday.